I remember being 13, 14 and was in the hospital and having a bleed, and the doctors had told my parents that I probably wouldn't live past the age of 14. And so I always had that fear that I wasn't going to make it. And I didn't know when my last day was going to be. I might have a nosebleed and that might be the last time. And because of the center, once I started going there, they gave me hope. That's where my hope comes from. And that was the beginning of a new life for me.
They know how much our future means to us because our future means just as much to them. When I was a senior in high school, I got a calf bleed so bad I couldn't put pressure on my leg, and my senior prom, I spent on crutches. It was a tough time for me, but my doctors, our physical therapists really helped me get to a place where I was able to kind of control my life again.
Hudson is going to be 4. When he was 22 months old, he suffered from a stroke. We made the decision to be taken to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital. While we were there, we were able to meet the stroke team. Dr. Vakir met with us in the hospital. She met with us day 1. We literally felt like she was assigned to Hudson and that he was her only priority.
In 2005, that's when I found out I was pregnant with my first child. That's when they set me up with Dr. Grice at IHTC. So I've been with them ever since. I love how they are so friendly. It's like home. It's like I knew them forever. And with my kids, they always ask about them when I don't have them with me, and they always interact with my kids when they are with me.
There's fun doctors. They're really nice too.
I feel sick going into the center, then I feel great coming out.
15 years ago, we went to Florida to travel, and I picked up my suitcase to put it in the trunk of the car, and when I did, I had a muscle bleed. I knew immediately that I had a problem. We stopped at a hospital. My husband got Dr. Grice on the phone, and they talked to her, and she told them exactly what I needed, and they put me on an airplane, and she met me at the hospital. Who does that? She makes me feel like that I'm her only patient. I just find it a real blessing in my life that I have her from a doctor and all those at the center.
IHTC is like a home to us. Hudson is excited when he walks in the door. He loves it. He feels at home and at peace. Hudson's had to have a lot of blood draws. There's no experience better than that we've had at IHTC. For me, it's worth the drive every time.
When you go to just any hospital, they don't know about you, so they treat you for what they think is wrong. But with the center, it's not like a science project. They know you.
2 of my biggest passions is comic books and music. So whenever I go to the center and they ask me about music, they ask me about comic books or anything like that, it's heartwarming. We're not just numbers, we're not a chart, we're ourselves. Anytime we go into the center, I'm DJ, I'm not patient 31. If I hadn't had the center in my life, I honestly would not be the person I am today. They really want to get to a point where, as crazy as it sounds, that we don't need them, Like they want us to be able to live our lives to the fullest. They want us to make sure that no matter what we encounter in life, that we can continue to be ourselves with as little limits as possible.
Now we follow Dr. Vakir for just monitoring Hudson's medications and then also involved in some research with her. But we don't see her quite as often now, and that's because he's doing so well. Dr. Vakir is a lifesaver. She's our hero.
My hope for my daughters now, I hope that they will have a better childhood and they want to do everything that anybody else can do. And I tell them, you can do anything you put your mind to.
They make sure to take care of you good. They will not let you go home without, getting taken care of.
They helped me focus on that I was not a Von Willebrand's person, that I was Valerie. And they gave me the tools to become Valerie. I do know that me being my age, I'm very fortunate and blessed to be here. And it is because of my faith in God and for the center who keeps me going, and the doctors and the staff and everyone involved. Because of them, I have a great life.